Welcome, students. Hi. Hello, students. Now, in my previous class, hello, beta, hello. In previous class, I told you we learned about the existence of things. That means if things are visible, you have to make or you have to use the format there is or there are. Okay, there is, and then the name of the things you have to tell, and then there are. Okay, now it's time. Okay, actually, students, you are messaging with your channel name, so I'm unable to identify you. Write your name with this message. Hello. Okay, students. So, continue with the concept. In today's class, I'm going to teach you how to describe the thing. Okay, the things around you. Here, I'm having a phone with me, and now you have to describe this. And if you can frame sentences for this, you need to write in your chat box. Okay, in your comment box, you will make sentences for this by using the formats which I'm going to show you. These are the basic formats. If you have noticed, I have not written the name of person. That means today we are not talking about the description of person. The reason, the non-living things, they are not doing anything, like they are not disturbing you. Okay, non-living things are lying. If you are keeping them somewhere, they will not disturb you. They will not ask, ma'am, may I go to washroom? They will not disturb you. Okay, so here you have to describe the things. Okay, so if you are discussing, if you are describing living things, if you are describing living things, in that case, you have to inculcate or you have to consider their action too. Okay, so here actions are not required. So here in these formats, we are not going to talk about actions. We are going to talk about only the description. And for that, what formats are required? For that, I'm going to show you the screen. Okay, with screen, we will understand these things. Okay, wait a minute. Here on the board, you can see the formats are written. But before starting this lesson, you need to understand some things which are required. What are these things? Here you can see at the top, I have written be. Be is a very special kind of verb. Why? See, here you can see first form is be, second form is was and were, and third form is been. Okay, got the point? Listen to me and try to understand. Here I told you that be is a special kind of form. It has three forms, be, was, were, and be. Why it is special verb? Because if we are talking about other verbs like if we are talking about play, okay, so first form is play, second form is played, and third form is also played. Okay, and here they are regular verbs. These verbs, they are not changing their first form or second form according to the number of subject or the doer. Here you can see why I'm writing this is am are, because by seeing its subject, it's changing its form. That means with I, if your subject is I, it becomes am. If your subject is something or something singular, then it become is. That means with he, she, it, you have to use is. Okay. And if your subject is plural, it become are. That means in case of plural, it's changed its form, it becomes are. And these are the basic things you must know because it is special kind of form. Okay. And same has or have. And one more difference that these two verbs, they are verb as well as helping verbs. That means you can use them as verbs or you can use them as helping verbs. Okay. So try to understand, learn this thing that have, first form is have, and has, it becomes only when your subject is singular. When subject is singular, it becomes has. But if your subject comes in the category of plural, it becomes have. Second form is had and third form is have. And today we are going to use these two verbs to describe the thing. How? Let's circle back the previous format which I have taught you in earlier class. There is or are and then the noun. Obviously, if your subject is singular, and it's starting with some vowel. In that case, you can use N, otherwise you will use A, and if it's plural, there will be no article. Okay, so there is this format is used to tell the existence of things. That means after opening your eyes or after observing the things around you, if you are saying there is a duster, so there is, that means you are just describing the existence of something. But now come to another point, that if you are using your finger, you are using your pen, you are using something and you are pointing out towards something. Pointing out means by pointing your finger towards something, and you, in that case, you want to tell what is this. Okay, then we use this or that. If the thing is very near to you, for example, this board is very near to me, I will say this is the board, this is a board. That means while I'm using the gesture of my finger, I'm pointing out this is a board, I will say this. But if thing is far away, far means it is from distance, and then you are pointing out, then you have to use that is. Okay, so these are basic formats you must know. This and that. But after that, again, you are using is or are according to the situation, and then telling the now. Are is used when things are plural, and for this, for nearer things, we use these, and for the thing which is farther, for that we will use those. Clear? Like those are statues, those are flowers, those are fans. So like that, those, the thing which is far away but they are many in number, then we use those. Otherwise, if the things are near, like these are buttons, so for this we will use these. Got the point? And here you can see I have written it has. Okay, these formats, these three formats, only these three formats are used to describe the thing. So here we are going to frame sentences. It has. This it is actually used for non-living things. Okay, for example, if I'm making my first sentence for this. Okay, what is this? This is this is a marker. This is a marker. Okay, now for this marker, I will use the pronoun that will be it. Okay, for non-living things. But for a boy, we have to use he. For a girl, we have to use she. That means for this, I told you that basic vocabulary you must have. Otherwise, these formats will not work. Okay, so if you have this basic vocabulary, only then you can apply that. It is, okay, it is a marker and it has, see, it has a gap. It has gap. And for this, while you are using has, that means everything around you is having something or some kind of attachment on it. For that, you have to use this format, it has. Okay. And then if it has something which is noun, because obviously if it's carrying or some attachment is there, so that will also a noun. So for that, you have to use a or n according to the name of the, you can say another object. Okay. Then you have to write noun. Then it is. Here you can notice the difference between it is and after that I'm writing adjective. Adjective means the describing word. Describing word means the thing which is going to modify or going to tell you something about this. For example, this cap is. This cap is, adjective is color. That means after this, if you are telling color, shape, size, that means all those words which are used to describe this, for that, that means that word, commonly that word is called adjective. And with adjectives, we never use a, n, or the. That means no article with adjectives. Got the point? So here today you have to describe the things. So if you are making sentence or you are describing this, I want you to describe these sentences. Okay? Send in comment box like if you are describing this marker, what kind of sentences you will make. And let me check the comment box. How many of you are sending correct answers? Okay. Okay. Okay, so with me, Chanda is there. She is mother of Jyoti. So I think we should ask her to describe things. Okay, Chanda. So be ready. Yes, here you can see Chanda. Stand up. Okay, sit here. Come with me. Okay, here you can see Chanda is with me and she is going to describe. Do you know the names of color? Color name पता है आपको? ठीक है, here for her I have to be because I have to teach her in her own language. Only then she can understand. पहले चीज का नाम बताना है, ठीक है, ये मार्कर है, ठीक है, फिर उसके बाद इज लगाना है क्योंकि मार्कर एक है, ओके, देन उसके बाद इसका कलर, शेप, साइज, अगर कुछ पता है, शेप के नाम पता है? डू यू नो द शेप? ये वाली जो शेप है, इस शेप को क्या कहते हैं? कलर। ये तो कलर है, ये अच्छा, ये किस कलर की है? ब्राउन। ये ब्राउन इट इज ग्रे, ओके, ग्रे ग्रे ग्रे, ओके, सो मेक अ सेंटेंस कि मार्कर ग्रे कलर का है, तो क्या सेंटेंस बनेगा? ग्रे कलर का, ग्रे कलर का इंग्लिश में बनाना है। हाँ, तो बंद कर, नहीं इसे बंद नहीं करूंगी, आपको सिखा रही हूँ ना, यू आर टीचिंग लाइक आई एम टीचिंग यू, यू आर लर्निंग, सो यू हैव टू टेल मी नेम। अभी मैंने बताया चीज का नाम, फर्स्ट यू हैव टू टेल द नेम ऑफ थिंग। इसका नाम क्या है? मार्कर। इसके बाद इज लगाना है और उसका कलर बताना है। तो बताओ अब क्या है, मार्कर का कलर कैसा है? ग्रीन। ग्रे। ग्रे। मार्कर इज ग्रे। मार्कर इज ग्रे। 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 मार्कर इज ग्रे। मार्कर इज ग्रे। ओके, आई हैव अ प्लेट ओवर हियर। ओके, प्लेट है। अब प्लेट कैसी है? प्लेट का कलर पता है? ब्राउन। नहीं, सोचो, थिंक। यस, यू हैव टू ड्रिल like huh? You have to drill your brain to get words because vocabulary is required, otherwise it's blue in color, okay, so you have to drill your brain so that you could get the vocabulary and you could frame sentences. I told you these basic formats will not work if vocabulary is not there, okay, so plate, first you have to tell the name of the thing. Plate is, then color, color is blue. तो sentence क्या बनेगा? What will be the sentence? Plate is blue. Okay. ये clip है, clip का कलर बताओ। Brown. All things are brown. It's black. Black. It's black color. So clip is black. Black. Clip is black. Okay. Cushion का कलर बताओ। पीछे cushion है आपके, cushion का कलर बताओ। Cushion is black. Cushion is black. Okay. Okay. अब chalk का कलर बताओ। Tell me the name of color of chalk. White. Chalk is white. So it is only one sentence. Okay. Yes, this is a marker. Very good. And after this, you have to explain. Okay. Like not only one thing. You have to describe color, shape, size, weight, all the things. And if you are using all things, for example, give my bag from there. मेरा bag है वहाँ पे देना. Brown bag. Yes. So here you can see I have a bag. Okay, and you have to describe this bag. So students start describing this bag. So first you will say for the existence there is a bag. Okay, then we will use the pronoun there is a bag. We will use the pronoun it. It is color. First बताइए color. Tell the color. It is brown in color. Now it has. See, I told you has or have if some attachment is there. So in this case we will say it has handles. Okay, it has handles. Then if you are checking it, is it has pockets. It has pockets. So only after using these formats, it has pockets, it has chains, it has handles, it has a key over there. Okay, so it has or surface. Yes, you can touch it. Its texture is smooth or carved. It's like its leather is carved with the name of the company. Okay, so by using such things or by using these formats, you can describe the things. And practice makes a man perfect. So after getting these formats, you have to Keep practicing. If you are practicing these formats and you are thinking in English, close your eyes, think about a thing, and frame a sentence. Yes, there is a glass. Then now come to the next point. It is of steel. It is of Milton Company. It is of plastic. It is of like it is red in color. It has a lid also. Okay, like that. Start framing sentences first in your brain, then apply them in your real life slowly and gradually. It's a slow process. I'm not saying in 1 day or 2 days, like some channels, they are claiming that within 45 days you will be able to frame good sentences. I can teach you formats only, but for these formats, replacement method is required. For example, it is, and then you have to use adjective. But if you are not having the power of adjectives, okay, then how will you frame the sentence? So if I'm asking you, someone like Chanda is sitting over here, so I'm asking, Chanda बहुत खड़ूस है. And then Chanda is. Then for this खड़ूस, English word is required. छुट्टी चलते. No, keep quiet. Okay, so for this, okay, for this, what will be the sentence? Chanda is khadus. You will say khadus. No. Some word is required, na? That is adjective. Therefore, I'm asking you, if you are saying Chanda is tall, if you are saying Chanda is short, if you are saying Chanda has fair complexion, dark complexion, whatever, like you have to use to describe a person, to describe a thing, or to describe a place. You have to use only these three formats. For person, while they are doing some work or they are having some habits, we have to use formats from tenses. For that, another lesson will be there. But for this situation, if if you are running out of words, that means you don't know the meaning. Okay, in that case, you won't be able to answer. Got the point? So it's very important to work on your vocabulary. Okay, but answer for this, Chanda is grumpy.